The pandemic pushed LA County to instate a zero bail policy, but our leaders are willfully denying the positive results. Under the policy, individuals accused of low-level offenses are released while they await trial without having to pay bail. The zero bail policy has saved lives since March 2020 and coincided with drops in property crime. Law enforcement officials have predictably opposed zero bail, as they resist any reform that moves away from mass incarceration. LAPD Chief Michel Moore blasted the policy this month after a string of smash-and-grab thefts from stores. He said that criminal elements had been emboldened because pretrial jail had become less likely than it used to be. He seemed to lament that all 14 people arrested in connection with the 11 incidents had been released from police custody as they await trial. But their releases aren't entirely explained by the zero bail order. If any were arrested for serious or violent offenses, like robbery, theft using force or fear, they would not be covered by zero bail and would have had the usual bail set. Moore himself said the suspects were released for various reasons, because they were juveniles, posted bail or met criteria for zero bail. Blurring that distinction helps Moore to make his case against a successful policy. Mayor Eric Garcetti has joined the police chief in this distortion. There are people who need to be behind bars, he said. We have opened up a lot of the city because we're in a better place with COVID. We should be able to also open up our jails, and we should be able to have judges that put people behind those bars as well. Comments like those reveal that political self-interest builds up the practice of pretrial incarceration and undermines sensible reforms rooted in the collective desire for public safety. Community-based pretrial release does not increase recidivism, pretrial incarceration does. It exacts a high fiscal as well as human cost, shouldered by all taxpayers and especially by families, who are disproportionately from low-income communities and communities of color. People held on pretrial detention, often because they cannot afford bail, are presumed innocent because they have not been convicted of a crime.